and welcome to another episode of You,
Me,
and the Flea. What's up, happy Thursday?
What up, Thursday?
Listen, this is the Thursday before a pretty big event. National Rachel Sadowski Day.
Whoa. Everybody,
I know.
watch out.
I actually just made it up, so you're
like
welcome.
I like it. I like a whole, I would prefer like a day. Yeah, a national holiday.
Yeah, you know, what would you do if you had a national holiday, though? Like, would you have a parade? A parade. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, we're getting dirty and down.
Oh, yeah, like
Beads. Like, I'm
we're
throwing beads, candy.
Everyone's off.
Yeah.
Like,
the city shut the flea down.
Yeah. Shut down. We're grilling out.
All the things.
We got all the drinks.
All my favorite food is going to be served.
Oh, okay. Like, if I need to, like, motion this in place, so we can.
Yo, I'm not against it.
I'm sure there's a small town somewhere that would really value a Rachel Sadowski Day.
Oh, boy, I'm sure.
Anyways, you might think we're insane, but today's episode was inspired by Rachel's birthday in a couple days. So here we are. And we've actually like never really talked a whole thing about birthdays before, and you might think that that's weird, but
we've talked about a lot of stuff, but birthdays, no, we have
birthdays
actually
ain't
have
it.
not. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite birthday you've ever had?
Favorite birthday?
Or one that like you can remember.
Honestly,
that you're like, dang.
I loved my 21st birthday.
Really?
I really
What'd
did.
you do?
My mom was our DD. She, like, the night that I turned, like, 21, we went to this place in Michigan called Uptown, and it was, like, the spot at the time.
Is it still there?
Yeah. I just haven't been in years, so I don't know if, like, it's, like, still the
You went
hype.
when you were 21 and that's it?
No, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know if it's, like, the hype
Poppin',
still.
yeah.
But we went there, and my mom, like I said, was our DD. It was just like all my friends were there, all the things. I think it was just like going and like actually being able to listen. I had a fake ID, but like actually being able to like use my own ID.
Yeah. And it's just like one of those birthdays.
Yeah.
My 21st was actually really fun too.
Was it?
Yeah, it was like a whole weekend long thing though. Like, I had one at like the local bar, and then with like my close friends, we came to the city. We took like a limo, that whole thing. But one thing about me, maybe I've mentioned it before, maybe I haven't, like, my birthday is my jam. Like, it is the one day where I can be selfish AF and like do what I want and say what I want. I feel like the majority of the time I'm the type of person that is always like, oh, I don't care. It's up to you, or like, you know, whatever. But like for my birthday, I feel like I can actually make the plan, do what I want, and everyone has to abide by it.
Yeah, I agree though.
I don't mean that in a weird way, but it's like the only day
true.
that you can actually like kind of be selfish, like technically, you know?
I agree.
So anyways, but I feel like all of my 20s birthdays were just so much fun because
I was gonna say, like, there's not like
it was always limos and
party buses. That was like a big
and
thing.
Everyone was free and had fun.
Before I moved to Chicago in the city, like, I don't know if you guys did this in Indiana, but that was like very common in Michigan, was like pre-gaming at someone's house, a party bus picking us up, going to downtown Detroit, or going somewhere. That was like we did that for like everyone's birthday, or like if there was a big concert at like you know, one of the like concert venues that's like outside, we would like literally all go in a party bus and like go to the concert. 100%. That was like, so a lot of birthdays were kind of like that. Like party bus was picking us up, we were out and about, which I haven't done in a while, and I would love to just
it would be fun to cruise around
on a party bus or a trolley. I think it's so fun.
I think so too. I'll take it a step further. What we did, because we were all at the time, there was like this. We had a big like group of like us Greeks, so it was like so. And the only way our parents would do it is like, okay, number one, no one's driving. Number two, like, you guys need to find a place to stay. So what we always did was, there was in one of the local towns in Maryville, there was like this little spot right off of the highway that had all these hotels, and there was one, it was like the American Inn or something, and it was like $28 for a room. So we would literally get like 4 or 6 rooms, and like we would always get the conjoining ones, and we would even, it got so particular where we were like, no, we need 14, 15, 16, 7, like we would request like whichever ones. So everyone would meet up, the guys would be in their like hotel rooms, like with the conjoining, we would be in ours, and then that way the limo could come pick us up from there. Like it was so convenient. We partied there, and then we just kind of like left, you know, the garbage and later, see you guys. Like, and then in that location there was just like so many places to eat, so we would like grab food and then go home, you know. The good old days. I know. Now I'm like, I need water the next day. I need Advil.
I know.
I need to plan and like take off work to make sure I'm like fully together, you know. It's like, man,
you have to have,
you don't
like,
bounce back as easy as those days.
You have to be prepared.
Yeah.
Like, you have to have Gatorade stocked at the house, so when you wake up,
100%.
you're not 100%.
Like, back then I never like didn't. Did you?
No, dude. No. Now?
The only thing that we did back then was like eat at night before we would go to bed.
Yeah.
Like, we
even
would
now,
get
if I'm
McDonald's
out late and I'm not even like drinking a lot, I still feel like shit the next day.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
it's just, even if you eat greasy whatever food to like absorb, you're feeling lethargic. Our bodies, I don't know, weird thing.
We ain't young anymore.
What about like your younger birthday parties?
The best. My mom and dad would always have a family party.
Really?
Oh yeah. Both like my dad's side would come, my mom's side,
Same.
So like me, Michael and Brandon are all Michael's September, I'm October, Brandon's November.
So we for like 3 months in a row, and then it was Christmas. Wow.
Yep.
That's fun.
It was fun. Like, we'd always do it in October because of, like, you know,
good
being in the middle. Yeah, my parents actually always went out.
You would combine them.
Yeah, sometimes.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay, that's a good idea. We were always spread out, and so we always had separate. Yeah. Well, not really. I mean, I'm February, or my sister's February, I'm December. My other sister's September, so we were pretty separated. Yeah. Mine always sucks because it's December 3rd, which is always usually the weekend after Thanksgiving. So people would always, you know, on the one hand, it was like people want to do something that isn't, you know, family, whatever, so people would come. But it's like the weather is not always great. Sometimes it's snowing, sometimes it's not.
Yeah, you like never know.
Yeah, it's always like I would love to have like an outdoor party. I'll never know what that's like.
Me either. Like a summer party, a summer birthday party.
Yeah, what's that?
How nice.
Although a few years ago your birthday was nice. It was like 70s or something. We had a good time. All right, well, let's talk about how birthday parties have changed a little, shall we? The rise of theme parties.
Am I getting old?
To me. Speaking of birthday, are you sweating your birthday?
Yeah, I'm literally sweating right now.
If you can't hear. Okay, let's talk about theme parties. How do we feel in relation to birthdays? And I'm even talking like little kid ones where they're like, Tutti Frutti, or
I love a
the
theme
wild
party.
one.
Yeah.
Or, you know, I think they're
my
awesome.
First rodeo.
Yes.
I think it's so cute. I love a theme.
Yes.
I think at any age, a theme is appropriate.
I agree. 35 and
feeling alive at 35.
Need to think one for the next one.
Yeah.
Anyways, but I love them too. I feel like especially for a little kid, it's so much easier. Like when the kid loves like Spider-Man. I know with my godson, he's so young, so like every year it's like, oh, Spider-Man, then it was SpongeBob, Mickey Mouse, whatever it was. Like as the years have gone by, and it's just so nice because then I can get all of my gifts are all Mickey Mouse or all Power Rangers or all this year it was Minecraft. So I was like, great, you're getting everything Minecraft. Yeah. Love a good theme. Yeah. And then I'm on theme, so I wore like the green. I'm like, what's up, guys?
Oh, that's cute.
Just wearing my Minecraft green out here. Yeah. No idea what that is, but you know,
you make it work.
We support the kids.
Yeah,
okay?
we do. We support the children.
So anyways, but yeah, and I love, obviously, you know, my parties are usually always themed, whether it's, you know, a good New Year's party or whatever. We love it. It just keeps things fun.
You do have a good themed party.
Would you have one? I feel like you should have one.
Themed party?
Well, yeah.
I'm always down for a themed party.
All right.
We need to do something with these neon.
Yes. Okay. I'll think of something. Okay. What about venue variety? I feel like when we were younger, like everything was at your house, right?
Yeah.
For the most part.
Yep.
I think one birthday party I had was at like a
hall
McDonald's
or something.
like play zone or something.
It was pretty much always at my parents' or like my grandma's.
And now what do you think about like how parents are always like having them at different places, like the apple orchard or whatever?
You like it? I think it's so cute. Yeah, I do. I think it's like something, it's like a little, the kids, I think nothing is wrong with like going to the house, but I feel like these kids are just, they're so stimulated. Like you gotta like provide like,
like do you really want
things to do?
10 little Rugrats running around
your house?
Yeah.
Not really.
And also just the cleanup, you know what I mean? So I feel like the popularity of just having kids even meet at like, I don't know, a play zone type of thing where they can run around, have pizza, and then you're out of there. One that my friends always bring up on the same note of like the parties that we used to have fun with in our 20s. I think one of the best but also worst parts about it was the lack of social media.
Dude, that was the best part.
Like, I mean,
miss it.
Low key, I wish I had like more photos or more like, like so much happened that like, oh my God, it would be funny to have like
to look back
a video or something of that night. Like, some of my friends like dancing or acting fools and stuff. But I just feel like we were way more free and like weren't walking on eggshells like
everything's
at a club
on camera
or anything.
now.
I know now I'm like,
you can't really do or say anything because someone might film you.
No, seriously. I'm just saying, like, I know for a fact right now, my friends back then, we would, like, get on tables, get on the, like...
all of it.
On the couches and, like, shake it and dance and have fun.
Walking up and down a bar, on the counters.
If it was my same friends at the same time, but they knew that, like, everyone had Instagram, Snap, whatever, TikTok, they would not be doing that.
No.
Everyone would just be sitting there. And now I'm like, this is why everyone's boring now.
Yeah.
So what do you think? What do you think about social media today and how it's changed, like, birthdays? Even for, like, kids. Like, I feel like...
Honestly, I think it's hard as a parent.
It is.
Like, we don't have kids, right? But, like, I cannot imagine planning, like, a kid's birthday party now because everybody goes so freaking over the top. Yeah. It's like you're keeping up with the Jones, the Smiths, and the Greens, and who's throwing the best bash.
Exactly.
Like, it's like... the balloon arch, the blow up. We have a little sand art table. All the gift. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy.
I mean, think about having a party, even at your house now, without a backdrop. I mean, I can't tell you the last time I didn't have, like, a place for people to take photos. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, just weird things like that where I'm like, this was not a thing when my mom was having a party. My mom had a sheet cake.
Not at all.
And whatever food we were eating. And that was it. That was on the table. And maybe some streamers and, like, those old school cone hats. Yep. That was it.
That was literally
and we had a ball.
Yeah. It's true, though.
And I don't remember any different. My parties were great. I was happy Princess Jasmine was on my thing. You know what I'm saying?
I remember, man.
Anyways.
The parties were...
It's pressure.
It is. I mean, so I have a friend who just had a daughter's first birthday party. And she was sending me, like, all the decor and everything. And I'm just like, holy flea.
Yeah. It's...
Like, what? Yeah. It's like a photo op.
Well, even, like...
These parties are like a photo op booth.
100%. I mean, I'm guilty of it, too. Like, my last party, it was like... All right, everyone, we're making a video.
Yep.
Everyone get in line. Everyone do something fun. Act like you're having a It's like, they actually were, I think.
Actually, that was so fun that we did that.
I know. See, and on the one hand, I'm like, wait, that is like
cool because it captures
memory.
Moments
yes,
like
it was
that,
fun. Yeah. But then at the same time, I can only imagine somebody watching that video and being like, great, her parties are so fun and my life sucks, like, and I would hate for people to feel that way.
I would say social media, I love it, right? I have a company in it, but it's actually, I also wish sometimes I could not be on it at all because it, even like the strongest people, like, I don't care what anyone says, you're going on the gram, you're comparing this, they have a significant other that did this for them for their birthday or planned this, or their friends threw them a surprise or,
something.
So I definitely think social media does make it a little bit harder.
Of course.
And it reminds you that like
pressure.
You're alone, or you know. Yeah.
All right, what about cakes? The customization and like extravagant cakes these days.
I don't need a huge, like, something crazy, but I do love like a cool cake.
I do too, but again, it's like
also, it's like just for a freaking picture or video. The last time I got a cake for a party, literally the last time I got a cake for a party, no one ate the damn cake.
I know, no one ever eats the cake.
I'm like, this cake was $80.
Seriously, that's what I mean. My last one was like vanilla creme brulee with like caramel, like inside, like it was a whole thing with like soft buttercream on the outside and black sprinkles, you know? And I'm like, okay, I remember my mom would be like, this half is vanilla, this half is chocolate.
We got a Costco sheet cake.
Girl, please. We went to like the local like Jewel, or even worse. Like they were not good, but it was the best with like the big like bucket of ice cream and just like scoop. I'm like, heck yeah, you're in heaven. Yeah. What else do you need?
Yeah.
Nothing. But now
times are different.
The creme brulee.
Times are different.
Would you like raspberry compote on that?
Yeah, like these kids know what they want too.
It's also, like, fun fact, please keep, I like banana cake, I'll give you that, but keep the gels out of my cake. Ugh.
Oh my God, grow up.
Ew, I cannot. Get the
gels
fruit out of my cake. I'm sorry, dude. Like the atomic cake, all that stuff, I'm out.
I do love like a good raspberry filling.
No. Like, see, no, dude.
Yeah,
no.
Delicious.
Ain't for me. I will say the Whole Foods one that has the berries on it, that one's fire, but there's no like fruit in it. It's just like on top.
Haven't had
it's
that
like a
one.
That's a good one.
Really? Mm-hmm. All right, know what you're buying.
All right, what do you think about budgeting for birthdays? You obviously have to have one at this point.
Yeah, I'm like a very if you got it, spend it, go all out.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, if you can. Mm-hmm. But also like. I do think too, like, okay, I'm going on a birthday trip with my mom, right? We're going to Traverse City. Not that it's super expensive, but we're staying at a resort there. Like, it still adds up.
Yeah, it does.
And even though we're not flying, okay, so because I'm not paying for a flight, we got like a little bit of a nicer room, right? So you still find a way to spend that money.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, then you think about like a kid, right? It's like, okay, birthday parties aren't cheap.
No, and then they have like their friends, and these kids want sleepovers, and they want to go to all the places.
Right. So let's say you had a budget of $1,000.
Yeah.
That's very high, right? But I'm saying like, I don't know, would you, for example, my mom, when we were starting to get older and our like teens, my mom would be like, okay, do you want a party or do you want the cash?
Oh yeah.
So I'd be like,
cash.
Get that card.
Yep.
Sister.
I would say the same thing.
Yeah, like I'm like, what am I going to do? Like have my friends sit around and watch a movie and a sleepover? No. Like that's boring. We do that every day. Like,
at a certain age, I do feel like there's that like change where you like, even when you're asking for, I remember like Christmas, my birthday, everyone would be like, my grandma would be like, something different besides money and gift cards. I'm like, that's all I want. I remember my mom being seriously. Like, Mom, that's what she wants. That's what she wants for her birthday. Yeah. Like, I could remember these conversations.
Yeah.
But like my other point with like the whole birthday thing is, so like I didn't do anything the last couple of years, like travel for my birthday. So then this year I was like, I want to do something different, you know, so I can justify it like that. Like it's not like, oh, I went on a trip for every year the last 5 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I get it. Makes sense.
But then, I mean, everything just adds up.
It does
so fast. Like,
it's insane.
Crazy. Like, I can't imagine, honestly, right now, planning like a first birthday or like my kids turning 13. Like, I just feel like you have to like. I just feel like as a parent, it's a lot of freaking pressure.
Oh, it is.
Like,
I mean, and the next thing on here is like the ones that are like experiences. Like, think about. I've seen parents like rent out a theater.
Oh, I know.
What? Or like,
I definitely think, would you agree? Like, I'm definitely now, going to be 33. I'm at an age. It's very funny that listen, I still love my designer stuff, but I have definitely taken a back seat on like buying all that stuff in the last couple of years. And I would rather have an experience or do something or a memory or something like that.
For sure.
But my point is like, I don't know, like I just feel like the birthday thing, like it's a lot of pressure on anyone. Like if you're planning it for yourself, if you're planning it for someone else, if you're planning it for a kid.
Yeah, I mean, it's like fun. You want to celebrate this person, you want to whatever, but at the same time, it's a lot.
Yeah.
And it adds up. You're like you said, $80 a cake. You want to do an experience. I've seen like when parents do like the teepees for like the kids or like all that stuff. I mean, all like that stuff is so fun, but it's like 2 hours, $600. Like you want to add on the Twizzlers, it's an extra, $5 a kid or an extra, like, I don't know. It's just always something. Yeah. But how did we get here?
Social media is how we got here. I'm sorry.
Freaking social media.
It is. Like, powerful. Think about all these. I just watched this video actually yesterday, and it was like the stay-at-home dad. And he's just like doing all of these things. And I'm like, yo, if I was married and like my husband was like, I would feel some type of way. Like what? Like I just feel like the pressure on social media is a lot. Like,
I know.
For everything.
Yeah.
And like the comparison, like this guy was like setting up a freaking surprise baby shower for his like wife. And I'm just like, what?
A surprise baby shower.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Like
Good for him.
Right. Like she didn't want to shower, and he's like, I wanted to shower her.
Good.
And I'm just watching this whole video of like him setting up all the, making the whole, I'm like, oh my God.
I know.
Yeah.
Well,
it's a lot of pressure.
Even for me, where it's like a small party with like, my 10 friends, right? Yeah. It's like, well, okay, I need a themed drink, and I want to get
all the snacks.
Well, I mean, you pay for the catering because I don't want to do that. Then you have to pay for the booze. Then you have to like, I have to have like disco straws, and I need to have this. Yeah, I mean, oh my God. Anyways.
So I definitely love.
So what's my birthday?
Yeah, so I love the excitement of birthdays. I do. I just think we're at a place where everything is on display, baby.
We just need to go
a little bit
back to maybe finding some of the dollar store, flea market, type of finds where you could still probably make really good stuff happen just on a budget, Switching gears, let's talk gifts.
What'd you get me?
Actually, I made a list of things I would get at the flea.
Perfect.
Want to hear them?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is for a spectrum of. I like giving gifts. It's like a love language.
I know.
For sure.
You're so good at it too.
I know.
Everything with Kristina is just very thoughtful, right?
Yeah.
Like we talked about this on a few episodes.
It's themed and on brand for sure.
Totally.
Like I need a direction to go.
Yep.
And if someone in my life has a hobby, that's my favorite thing. Like if I know you're a hunter. Like you're getting hunting stuff for and I'm throwing that. I don't know a hunter, but you know what I mean. Like if I know that you're like a makeup girly, you are gonna get something around that or whatever.
Sure.
If I know you more, obviously I know what you need. Okay. So I made a list of things I would get people from the flea market, and one of them would be perfume.
That's literally the first thing I have.
Really? Okay. I just feel like that's always a good one.
Agreed.
Man, woman. Even a little kid. Like, I know they love, like, the sprays now. Okay. And then, again, staying on with this, like, trend type of thing, I would put together some sort of, like, makeup basket of, like, all of, like, the trending stuff. Even the little girls in my life right now, like, they're very big.
Dude.
I mean, do you have any face masks? I'm like, you're 9.
My cousin
Your skin is like perfection.
Literally wants like a freaking fridge for their skincare stuff. And I'm like the skincare makeup junkie. I'm like, I don't even have this. Like,
I barely use my skincare, dude. Like, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
It's wild.
Your
it's
skincare?
Like
you're 6.
You're literally, you're 4 years old. Why are we putting on eye patches?
I mean, I can get the eye patches and the face mask because it's like fun for them. Sure. But like, why are you putting vitamin C on, girl?
I know. It's wild. It's wild.
But not even for that, but just like any kind of friend, I would definitely, I mean, you could do like hair brushes and like
all the girl
clips
stuff
and this and that. Yeah, just like a fun basket. Yep. I feel like also you can put together a really good snack basket. Like if it's like, you know, a couple or someone, you know,
like
that loves snacks.
I was gonna say, like,
get like a cool basket and just like
basket, a bunch of random stuff, throw in a bottle of tequila,
bottle of wine, something to go on it,
some wine glasses that we found.
So, a little kid, I just got invited to a little kid birthday party, and I was like, oh, is there anything on his list that he wants for his birthday? And the mom was like, he loves everything yellow right now, like anything yellow. Well, and that's literally, I think, what she told me the year before. So I'm like, great. Like, I feel like I had exhausted all that stuff because I got him like a yellow ball, a yellow t-shirt. Like I got him a bunch of yellow stuff. So I'm like, now what? And I ended up, dude, and it turned out so good. It made him so happy. I don't know. I think I did, but I got like this yellow basket and I just put like the yellow Oreos, yellow Lay's, like a bunch of snacks that were yellow. That's all I could think of. I literally just went down like a rabbit hole of like Sour Patch Kids, whatever.
So happy.
Beaming. Literally beaming. Like so happy about it. So I'm like, I think I would do that for someone else too.
Yeah.
You know? Like their favorite color and then just get a bunch of stuff to like go
blue.
With that. Blue. Okay, good to know. Noted. A men's essential basket. I feel like that would be good too.
Totally.
A belt, like a nice wallet type of thing. Maybe throw the perfume, the cologne in there.
I have been doing so. People like when people come to stay to town, I will do like a little basket with like the fresh,
like a welcome.
Yep, and like all the stuff like we recently bought, like the shampoo, the conditioner, a couple loofahs, new like toothbrush, like all that like little cute stuff.
You can definitely.
My mom was like, Rachel, it's just me. Like, I'm like, she's like, we're not at a hotel. I'm like, no, you are. Welcome
to the Resort de la Rachel.
Welcome to your stay.
Same thing with like women's essentials too. I love
a basket. I love a themed gift basket. I think it's super cute.
Yeah,
so freaking cute.
Another thing that I have down here is kids sets. Those like kids toy sets. The Flea has a really good arrangement that I don't really see out in stores anymore, where it's like,
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's almost like it looks like a box kind of, and then there's just like all the pieces that you would need for like
everything.
Car toys or kitchen
like
or whatever.
Fake pizza.
Yeah. Just really cute stuff. I feel like those are always like a good grab and go type of gift. Okay. Recently at one of the locations we saw these like green plants with those birds. It was like a faux bird in a cage. I feel like that would make a really good gift for like an older man or woman.
Totally.
Right?
Yeah.
Like it was like,
I was like, are you trying
housewarming like nice birthday gift?
Yeah, it's cute.
Something that they would use. Like that's unique.
I also think any plant or flower.
Yeah, 100%.
I love giving people flowers or like just having flowers around. I think that's like a good gift for anything really, like a plant or a flower, because it's like the gift that keeps on growing
for sure. And it's also one of those things that each like birthday month, whatever it is, like it has a color kind of associated with it, or at least a palette, right? Like with the season. So yeah, it's nice. So yours are always like fall, like burgundy, orange, sunflowery. Love that. Okay, then I would go like some, again, kind of sticking with like more unique style gifts of like, you know, some of those like candles that are homemade, or the particular vendor that would take like wine glasses. Yes, like very personalized gifts that you probably can't get somewhere else. I would 100% gift something like that.
Yep.
You know?
Agreed.
Or, I mean,
you could put like a hodgepodge of stuff together.
Yes.
It could be that candle. It could have been those sparkly wine glasses with your initial, like you could multiple things.
Right. And just kind of make it
I actually feel like the flea market is a great place to get a gift for somebody, because you can literally get anything. Like you could find jewelry, you can find electronics, accessories, like trendy stuff that's in right now. Like there's so much stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking in my head right now all the stuff I've seen over the last few months that I should have been buying.
I know, I'm telling you. Like, and the last thing I wrote down was one of those like good sports jackets. You know what I'm talking about. We have a vendor that is like licensed to sell like her authentic gear, and I don't like see those on like the store websites. I think some of the stuff she has are like older, and I'm like, I love those. They're
Starter
like 90
jacket,
yeah.
Love.
Even for like a guy in your life or like a kiddo or something, like I feel like those are just good. They're pricey, so I would just get one, right? But I think those are really good.
I agree.
What else would you add on? Anything else?
I mean, me and my list out.
Hit us.
Sorry, I have like accessories, jewelry, some like
jewelry. That's a good one. Yeah, you can get like a really nice piece.
Yep. I have like accent decor.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Shoes. There's a lot of stuff like shoes. Like I just like, okay, like if it's someone in your life, like a brother or something like that, you could get shoes. But like, I'm not gonna, like, what if I bought you a pair of shoes? Isn't that kind of weird? I don't think I think if you know the person.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, I'm not going to go to my neighbor's house and get them a pair of sneaks, though.
No. Yeah, I guess it depends on, like, who it is.
For sure.
I would get my brother shoes, but, like, they're my brothers. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Actually, that'd be really cute, like, a pair of, like, sneakers with, like a basic pair of sneakers.
That's what I'm saying, like a cool vintage or, like, sports shirt or something, jacket, throw in some sneaks, a couple pairs of socks.
Yeah, that would be nice. Okay. It's a good gift. I like that. Or
you've named a lot of the ones I have.
I just also remembered maybe like a set, because I got you something cozy last time. I'm like, wait, that would have been nice too. Yeah. That with like a candle or something. You know, that's what I mean. Slippers, like one or two things.
Yeah.
And you could definitely keep it under $50 or $25, like however much you wanted to spend. Yep. Pajamas. That's another one that might be really good.
I wish I would have got more of those.
If we, think about it.
Like there was lounge. Like, how much was that one? You could do literally pajamas with a face mask and a hair clip, and it could be like your self-care package.
That's what I mean. Yes. Or like
those pajamas that we found. First off, they're a Target brand. They are so freaking comfortable. They were $5.
Okay. So $5 for like the
whole set. It was long sleeve shirt and shorts.
Right, so you could do the $5 pajama set, a $5 candle,
$5 slippers, some fuzzy socks,
a $2 chalk, bottle of wine, and you have a perfect gift under $15.
Yep,
literally.
Yep.
What are y'all doing?
I mean, we tell you every week.
I mean, wow, that's what I'm getting you. You're getting a pajama set.
Perfect. I will always take comfy clothes, comfy fuzzy socks. That's like stuff like I just never have enough of.
Yeah. Do not get me fuzzy socks. I will sweat.
I love them
through them. All right. What else?
What else do you want to know about me? Anything that you just don't know?
Oh my gosh.
All these years.
Now you're like pressure over me. Well, I do have a birthday this or that.
Okay.
But before we get that, I mean, dude, we really just curated a really nice gift for you. Gift ideas for you.
Yep.
For the flea. And again, maybe you don't think to go there as your first spot for like birthday gifts, but truly.
Also, just because you get one thing there doesn't mean you have to get everything there either, which I feel like people like, you know, we talk about stuff that we buy at Swap, but Kristina and I do not buy 100% of every single thing that we're consuming from the flea market. So like,
but we could.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
And we kind of are. We're like shifting towards it.
We definitely are.
The more we're like learning. But.
Yeah. You definitely though, like, I just feel like people have this idea like, oh, I got the gift from the flea market. Okay, then like go get something there and then finish it and go somewhere else.
Yes, here's another example. Yeah. You can get somebody like a wallet for like under $10.
Basket. You could get a basket.
And then put a Visa gift card in there,
I was just at Target and like a freaking little basket was $45. I said, what?
Yeah.
I would buy that at the flea market and then fill it.
Or even like, I mean, we'll get towards the season, we'll get to where like more gift giving stuff for like the holidays. But yeah, like gift bags, dude.
Gift
cards.
Bags, wrapping paper. It's
excuse me, I went to buy a birthday card the other day. I flipped the back of it. It was like $8.99.
Easy.
Sickening.
Easy. I'm like, why? There's not even sparkles on it. If it's like sparkly,
it's blink on the inside.
If it's like blinked out, okay, $8, I'm fine. But like, it's just stale.
If I'm paying $8 for a card, it better sing to me. It better be like something.
Yeah.
Glitter, a dove is coming out of it, something.
A dove. Wow.
Anyways, but you could get like, that's what my point is, for like $5 you can get 100 plain ones at the flea.
Yep.
Like, so just make better decisions here and there. Birthday cards is another thing we didn't even touch on, but whatever.
Yeah.
All right. All that to be said, let's end with a little this or that.
Let's go.
All right. Would you rather have a surprise party or something planned?
I actually really want a surprise party. I've never had one.
Really? I've never had one either, and I would love it.
Me too.
I've had a surprise thing at one of my parties, but never, Would you have a big party or an intimate gathering?
Well, let me bash. Throw me a big party.
I don't mind either, but I prefer bigger, like with everybody. Homemade cake or bakery?
Bakery.
I know. I don't want a box.
I'm weird now. I'm going to be honest. We can talk about this later, but this is just a quick side note. After like COVID and just everything, I'm just weird now about people's food, like making food and like me not watching it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What's in? Did something drop in?
A lot of people are weird. I've always been weird about that.
Yeah.
Pets.
I don't know.
Grooming. Okay, yeah, we could talk offline. Would you rather have gifts or experiences?
I'm like very both ways on this. I love an experience. Take me somewhere. Let's do something. Mm-hmm. Or give me, if you're going to give me a gift, make sure it's good.
Well, yeah. I mean, the thing is like, I guess it's kind of like what experience? Like, are we
going to the spa? I'm in.
Yeah.
Are we going to go to pedicures?
I don't like spas. So like if someone did that for me, it's nice and thoughtful.
Yeah, but you would have to know like who you're buying for.
For sure.
Yeah.
So if you're getting me an experience, it better be on par. Yeah. You know, I don't want to go skydiving.
No, not the spa.
That's got to be on my terms. All right, balloons or streamers?
Balloons.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm a streamer girly.
I want a big balloon arch.
Because you could create a lot more with streamers, I think.
You can.
Party at home or at a venue?
I like both, but let's say venue for this.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Just because I don't want to be cleaning up after.
Right. No, it makes a difference. Yeah. It makes a difference. Theme or no theme?
Theme.
Same. Cake or cupcakes?
I love cupcakes, actually.
You do?
I do. I love them.
I think for like a birthday special, I would do a cake.
Yeah, for sure. If you're having like a big party at a venue.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Pizza or a fancy dinner?
Fancy dinner.
I think it also depends on.
Yeah. These are hard.
I don't want to do a fancy. if I'm going out, I'm not doing a fancy dinner. Like that doesn't.
I just can't.
I don't like that.
I can't.
Like I'm not having
out.
like a big Italian meal and then getting crunk.
No,
it's just not my vibe.
Push me out. You're gonna be rolling me down because I ate too much bread.
Now I'll have a Jimmy John's. And
Yeah.
Oh my God, we're crazy. Okay, games or no games? I feel like if it's for a kid, for sure.
For a kid, for sure. For adults, and it's hard to get some people to focus at a party.
Yes.
Which I have realized. Like,
yes.
Some people are just very, they're aloof, they're talking, they're mingling. They do not want to focus on a game.
Yes. I feel like if it's a game that will enhance like conversations or make people kind of work together in a weird way, or like, you know, I have had my roommate a few years ago when we first moved to the city. We all kind of had similar group of friends, but there was like new people coming, and we're like, okay, how do we take the edge off of like this birthday? And I mean, we set up like beer pong and like a bunch of like little stations of kind of different things to do if we got in that position. And my God, we all had so much fun with each other. We ended up doing like karaoke and like a bunch of stuff and really had fun. So I could see it work both ways. What about coworkers? Inviting coworkers to your birthday or keeping it personal? Okay, I'll talk on this.
I'm going to say no.
I want to so bad because I love my coworkers like family.
Yeah, it's hard for me to talk on this because I work with myself.
Right.
And like...
But I mean, you've worked somewhere before.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm going to go no on this.
Or like, would you invite your clients?
You.
Okay.
Not all of them. No.
Yeah. See, that's the thing where I'm like,
it's just
my coworkers are my people for sure.
Yeah,
so I want to celebrate with them, but then do you want them to see
how
the sides of
crazy you get,
or like the people in your work? You know, because then do you think they will hold it against you?
I don't know.
You know, it's one of those things that makes you say, All right, formal dress code or casual? I don't mind either or. I mean, it depends.
Yeah. It depends if we're going to go with the theme, then you should probably...
I mean, like, sometimes I like to dress up. Yeah. So, you know.
Yeah.
You don't have to, but I am, you know. All right, catering or potluck?
Catering.
For sure.
I'm out.
A potluck, this is, I said.
I'm out. Out.
I don't want your...
Even, honestly...
If I don't know you, I don't want your dip.
Even still with, like, certain family members, I'm just like...
Yeah, no thanks. I know, I get you. Say less. Okay, are we doing... This is another one. Gifts in private or in front of people?
Private.
Same.
Why? Is everyone watching me open this? And it's so awkward.
Even the only time I think it's like fun is a little kid.
Yeah. Yes. But
you know...
I'm like very happy that my friends over the years, even with like bridal and baby showers, have gotten over the opening all of the gifts in front of people.
Weird.
It's so awkward. Weird. Like, oh, this person bought me just this, and this person got me this.
Right.
Awkward.
It's awkward.
Yeah.
Or what if you don't like it?
Yeah.
I've had that happen before where like,
well, also
open your gift, and I'm like,
we were at a party last year, and you gave me something. And someone else was there and they didn't, and I remember them saying, oh, didn't realize we were doing birthday gifts this year. And I will never forget that.
Like, how would you not?
And then I just felt so awkward because I was like, you're like, open it or whatever, and I was like,
oh my God, I would never tell anyone to open it.
Maybe not open it, but like I think I wanted to. Yeah. But like, you get what I mean.
I mean, sure, I get it. There's like an excitement or whatever, and if it is like from a good friend and you like see it, or like sometimes a friend will say like, okay, open this. Like, because one time I gifted someone like a really good like vodka, and we were like looking to like pregame with something, and I'm like, oh, why don't you open my gift? You know, and that was whatever. But otherwise, keep it private. Sometimes I cry too, so that's another thing. Like if someone give me like something sentimental, I want a moment of that by myself.
So here's the other thing. It's like I will also, if someone can't give me a gift and you just write me like a card and a message, I will cry. I will fall over.
That's
I
like
love
the best. I know. My parents have been doing that, and it's like it's so much more meaningful.
My parents
nowadays.
have never stopped giving me birthday cards, and I keep all of them. I actually was just looking. I still have some cards from my grandma. She, passed away 5 years ago, and I'm like, God, I'm so happy I have these like cards still. These like little messages.
All right, dancing or sitting and chit chatting?
Dancing. Get me on the dance floor, baby.
I know. Well, you know, I think a certain balance.
Sure.
You know, for me. All right. Are we doing fancy invites or evites?
Probably an evite.
Yeah, I've been doing evites lately. Well, I've been making an invitation and then texting it to people. So, ice cream or cake?
Ice cream.
Really? Over cake?
I don't love cake like that.
Wow.
That's why I like cupcakes, because that's a thing. I like just a nut. I just like just a couple bites.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not like, I'm a salty girl.
Yeah, we know that.
I knew you were going to say something.
And we'll finish off with indoor or outdoor party. I will never know what an outdoor party feels like. I would love that.
Me either.
I would love to have like a cookout for a birthday.
Like a barbecue would be sick.
So I'm making my anniversaries or something. Or making my kids in the summer.
Yeah, you have to.
God willing. Give me a kiddo. Anyways, well, that's all it is for birthdays. That's all we have time for today. Happy early birthday.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate the flea fam.
The flea fam is wishing you the bestest.
Thank you. As always, if you guys like this episode, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel.
Yeah, and thanks for listening to another episode of You,
Me,
and the Flea.
See you next time.